Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ogunfe Jumitimi Tope Modupe, aka Tope Sugarlist, aka Duchess of Be Like Honor. So I'm back again. There's a topic I want to discuss. Guys, you don't want to go anywhere. Hi guys, I'm back again like I never leave. So the topic I want to talk about, I just feel like this topic, for some people it will be important to them, but for some people they might not necessarily need it. But for the people that need it, like there are people that if you know you're coming to UK and you're gonna be in the healthcare industry. I mean, if you're gonna be working in the healthcare industry, there are things you need to know. Obviously, some of it means I didn't know, but I had to learn on the job. But it's easier, if you already know, it's easier, you just do your job and no one needs to be telling you, oh, no, it's this way, it's not this way. So let's go right into it. Number one is pronunciation. Guys, do you know that like there are some ways we pronounce things in Nigeria is different from here? Like for example, let me give you this example now. In Nigeria, I would say paracetamol. So when I'm dealing with clients and I be like paracetamol, they're like, what's that? What's paracetamol? Paracetamol, I shouldn't. No, paracetamol. So all these things you need to know is paracetamol. So the thing is, some of these things we don't in Nigeria. There's a way we pronounce our own. Like we understand, we know that once we say paracetamol, So basically, that's why you see that like some people here they talk like, because sometimes if you don't say all those things, if you don't talk the way they will understand, you understand. The thing is, they're not gonna understand what you're saying. So like, if you want to speak normal English, like the way we speak in Nigeria, oh hello, hi, my name is, they might not even hear you until you speak like, you understand, you speak British English. So that's why you see a lot of us when we are at work, we try to talk like them, but when we are with our friends or when we are, Nigerian people, we speak our pidgin, we speak our Yoruba, But why you see like, that's why you see some people when they are here, before you know it, they start having that accent. Not because they are funny, there are some videos that say, oh, she's funny, so she's sweet to British. My dear, if you are working here, you switch. Because if I'm speaking my normal English and I get to work and I'm speaking to someone, the person telling me, and what are you saying? I can't hear what you're saying. And I say it the second time, my normal Nigerian English, third time, nobody will teach you, nobody will tell you before you switch. Because you don't want to look like a fool. You get what I'm saying? So you act talk, they will say that when you're in Rome, you behave like, she's not going. Am I right? When you're in Rome, you behave like Romans, right? Yeah, whatever the word is, but that's basically what I'm trying to say. Like, your pronunciation matters, because when you're pronouncing something and they don't get what you're saying, like even for my name, nobody calls me Tope here, like in places I work, like apart from my friends, but I mean my work friends, my friends that are white, so all of them is Timmy. It's easier for them, Timmy. Even when I'm pronouncing it, like just see, no, say it's T, Timmy is easier for them. So you need to know all these things. So maybe your name is a name they can't pronounce. You better go and know how you shorten or something that will be easy for them to pronounce. It's easier that way so that they don't murder your name anyway. All right, that is, by the way, that's pronunciation. Then the second one I want to talk about is, in Nigeria, like our breakfast is morning, lunch is afternoon, then dinner is evening. I think our night food is all called supper, right? I don't know, but I sure know that's how it is in Nigeria. But here it's different, Here everybody's breakfast, everybody's morning food is breakfast. But I think their lunch they take it before that 12. So their dinner starts from that 12 up, you understand? Then there is like after dinner, that's what they have tea. So it's not like us that is breakfast, lunch, dinner, blah blah blah. Theirs is different. So they have their tea, then bedtime. I think that's what they call supper, So you need to know these things before you be thinking, how come somebody is having lunch in the morning and you're surprised? Because that's how I was surprised that when the lunch start becoming morning food, you know. But you need to know all these things because it's different here, you know. Then I want to talk about like food, you know. Like when they are talking about their food, like here now, you know, in Nigeria, jam is jam, you know. You have strawberry, you have different types of, you know. But here, they have their different. There's some that they will call it, this one is marmalade, this one, so you don't call that one jam. So if you can say, oh, jam, no, they'll be looking at you like, no, that's not jam, that's marmalade, you know. So you need to know difference between all these things. Then you know that in Nigeria, our bread and butter is our bread and butter. You understand? Even I know it's sandwich, you know. Then if you not miss anything with it, maybe the sandwich, you not miss it with jam, everything, you still need to notice, oh, do you want sandwich with jam? You know, like that. You have to, it's not like we in Nigeria, you know, bread and butter is bread and butter, but here, bread and butter is sandwich, so you cannot put anything they want to put. Maybe they want to put cheese, they want to put jam, anything they want to put, you have to put, oh, is it bread and no, sorry, not bread and butter, sandwich. Is it sandwich with cheese? Is it sandwich with ham? Is it sandwich with jam? You know, you need to know all those things. So bread and butter is sandwich, and some they'll be like toast. They could tell you like egg on toast, you know. If they say egg on toast, don't go and fry egg. But you know, in Nigeria, we know that it's either we fry our egg, we boil our egg. No, it's different. It's different from here, you know. In this place, they have the scrambled egg, the one they mix with milk. They have the egg on toast, the one that looks like sunshine. There's the way you fry it. That's why they call egg on toast, because when you fry it's like sunshine. The yolk is in the middle, like it's, you know, like you just fry it that way. You don't. It's not like in Nigeria, you don't mix it up or anything, you know. It depends. And when they say fry there, that's when you can now do the normal fry, you understand. So you have to know this thing before somebody will tell you, oh, I like to take egg on toast, and you like, and you go and do your fried egg in Nigeria. Like, what is it? No, this is not what I want, you know. So these things, there are just few things you need to know. Like their food is different. If you like be chef in Nigeria, it's Nigerian food you are chef for. Their own food, except you learn British food. Their food is different. What you come and cook here is different. So no doubt it's different from what you do in Nigeria. So they say, oh, I'm a cook. Oh, I trust myself. By the time I get here, I just is it British food you were cooking? So you need to know all these things, learn their food. When they tell you something, when they say jam on toast, now it means you have to toast it. Their own toaster here, they have normal toaster, but they have this, what they call it too, that they use in toasting. So their bread, so you could put it in, then after it's done, you put it, you still have to put the butter. They won't tell you the butter, but they believe that you should know that butter should be there, you understand. Then you put the jam, you know. So they expect you to know all these things. So just like the scrambled egg now, you have to mix it with milk before you know. I think, do they fry scrambled egg or so? I don't even know, I can't remember. But you need to ask, you know, because that one you need to mix milk with it, you know. You need to know all these things. You need to know their food. This one is not for everybody. You people that are going into etiquette, that are going to be dealing with some of these people, you know. There are some people you need to do this stuff for. So you need to know. So after that, then when it comes to clothes, what I'm wearing now is shorts. Long trouser is pants. So you need to know these little things, you know. Obviously, I can't say everything here, but I'm just giving you guys it so that you know. Like when they're talking about small toe, now they will say funnel. You understand? There's a way they call it, and you in your mind, you're like, this is a small toe. It's not even that deep. You understand? But there's a way they call it. Their English, you need to, you know, adjust and know how they call their own stuff, how they pronounce it, how they, so that you're not confused. Like, what are you talking about? Is this trouser not? Is, you know? But you have to know the difference, you know. So that's basically like what I want to say again. So like, the thing is, when you are going to this job, don't assume, I know it's, that was enough Nigeria. This is not Nigeria. You are in United Kingdom. So things are done differently here, you understand? So you need to ask questions. Oh, how do you guys do your stores here? Oh, how do you guys you make sure you ask questions. Don't assume you just know everything. That, what is it? This one, you understand? You don't assume you know it all. You make sure you ask questions. Don't just go and say, can you call? Don't, make sure you ask questions. Even when you get to a service, you ask about the person. You can read. If you can't read, ask, oh, what should I look at for? Who is it? What does it? Just ask questions. It makes your work easier. Then what else? Yeah, I think that's basically it's like for now, you know. So guys, then I wanted to say something. So like this work, like there's some that there's always camera there. Sorry, CCTV, yeah. It's always there. So you have to be very careful. Like there was a story I heard about a guy that was touching himself, you know. Funny people, you know, funny guy. So he didn't know a celebrity that had a phone. So the person snapped it, you know, understand? You wouldn't even know, you know. Sometimes even CCTV, sometimes these people have phone. So you need to be careful what you are. So I don't know what's wrong with that person. Maybe the village people followed me, I don't know. So, you know, now I think they've taken his call or something. Why I'm actually saying this is because some of you, you know, you just do things. You think, oh, you know, in Nigeria, most places there is no CCTV. Even Nigeria, somebody died, said they would lie that there's no CCTV there. You know how the country is. But here, like most places, there is CCTV. You know, some they would have even put it there, but some you can see. You know, you just need to be careful, you know, and when you're doing, make sure you don't go and do stuff that will put you in trouble. Let me use that word. So because there was even a story I heard that it was someone they were even investigating, and by the time they would start checking the CCTV, they were now seeing other people. So other people that this one, so this one, it's not them they were investigating, but because they were checking the camera and they saw all that. So all these things you need to know upfront. Yeah, I think that's basically it for now. Yeah, that's it for when you want to work in etiquette. Those are the little things I know. So most of it, they will even give you training before you start. So they won't go and tell you to start just like that. You'd have gotten like they would have trained you. So it's easier that way. So during your training, to make sure you ask questions. Don't assume, oh, this thing, just anyone you know, no, something I don't understand it. Make sure you ask questions. So always ask questions. It helps. I don't think anybody can insult someone for asking too much questions. Oh, you ask too much questions. Trust me, it's better you ask questions than make mistakes. You understand? So just make sure you ask questions. That there's no shame in that. Then I want to talk about something before I don't want this video to be. I don't want it to be more than like 15 or 20 minutes. So I was in the bus one day. Like I think this is I've had some experience with some married men here. Not a lot. Let me say like 3. And there's something I want to say, like, see, this place is not Nigeria. There's something called consent here. You understand? So consent means, even before you start telling a girl that, oh, can we, do you, when are we going to, you know, all these romantic, all these, the lady must have given you consent. The fact that I gave you my number doesn't mean you should come and be telling me, like being romantic and what am I gonna say? Oh, are you a young guy? Are you a baby? Are you mad? Are you mad? Somebody gave you number. You could just be friendly. You could be nice. Then you know, me and you, we don't have anything. I'm even comfortable giving because I know you're a married man. You don't want anything from me now. You understand? You're not even a single guy. You understand? Then you are saying all those words like, oh, you're not a baby. Really? Do you know what you would... It's like some of you don't know the country you are. I think some of you still think you're in Nigeria. Do you know with that text message, you can put yourself in trouble? And you know, I was even telling this guy that, come, mind what you say. Fine, it's me, I can overlook you, you know, I can... But there are some other people, you have to be careful what you're saying to people, what you tell people. You can't be telling me this because I gave you my number. You already, oh, hello, and you're already being sexual. You're already, are you mad? Like, I don't think people have not anything else you are thinking of apart from that. I mean, as in, I don't get it. Or do you think every lady is out there thinking of, like, you don't get what I'm saying? Like, how can you be so, like... You don't get what I'm saying. This is not even only married men, even the single guy. I'm talking in general now. A girl is not giving you consent. Mind the way you chat with a girl. Mind the way you send your message or something. Some of you said, like, imagine if it was a lady in a serious relationship. Some of you would have even put the lady in trouble. Because even her boyfriend will not think that there's nothing between you people. The way some of you will talk. So, like, I'm doing this video now for you. Mind the way you say. Don't come and be telling me that you know, now are you a baby? Like, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not right. Do you think it's every lady that is out there thinking about? Everybody's thinking out there they will make money, thinking of better things. Yeah, are you mad? So all these things you need to know when you come here. You need to mind what you do. And there's one that I had to experience again. Sorry guys, I know I'm always having this boss experience. So I was with the boss here, and the guy, we used to talk like normal, we used to tell me about these policies and whatever, I don't care, like, but we just used to chat. So that day he saw me in the bus. This guy came very close to me, like almost like he was like, I mean, like, you don't get. Even me, normally, when you see me in the bus, most I like to put my bag beside me, It's not because of anything. Like, I just feel like there's space everywhere. Everybody should. It's until there's no space again in the bus. That's where you should come and be sitting by me. You get what I'm saying? So, the guy was like, I know, what's up? You know what? In that situation, I didn't snap you. I didn't take anything. If I want to do anything bad for you because you don't have common sense, you don't have manners, I'm just going to ask for the bus CCTV. Do you know there's CCTV in all the buses here? This is not downfall. This is not your typical downfall or this thing. There's CCTV. So if I want to press charges or anything against you, do you know I'm going to ask for CCTV? The bus CCTV. Do you know that's possible? Why I'm saying this is because I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to press charges. The only thing I will do is immediately, you know me now. Benny, oh yeah, shit. You're too close, me, I'll tell you immediately. But some people will not. Some people will not. And that's how you put yourself in trouble. And they'll be like, oh, once there is evidence in this video, that's done. All they need to do is ask for the bus CCTV. Even some bosses, they would have told you that don't harass people. They are going to support. Even the boss, they will support because they don't want their name in the mud. So you need to know all these things. So men that are just coming in here, because some of you know you don't know anything. You just say that people are traveling. You too. You don't have that orientation. People that are bringing you here, they didn't give you that orientation before coming. Because I don't think if they've given you that orientation, you see me in the bus and you come close and start doing like this, have fun in UK. Please, let all these things stop. I've said I'm going to discuss. I've been busy all this while because of work, So I've said anytime I'm free, I'm going to come. I said I don't want this video to be more than 15 to 20 minutes, So that's basically what I want to talk about. Why am I really so hard? Because I didn't see guys. Anyway, I don't want to see that. Okay, standing, guys. So, but that's basically what I mean. Like, you need to know all these things, Even when you're coming, you should know all these things that when you get here, you know that before you can rent a house, you need to know all these things that you need a guarantor. You need your 3 months sleep in some houses. You need a guarantor that takes like double the house pay. You need like some of them want to see your pay slip for 3 months. All these things. So if you don't have all this and you're just coming thinking you just get, maybe you can get like Airbnb, but you might not get proper accommodation. You understand? So you need to know all this thing. Don't come here and be stranded. I'll be like, just get your Airbnb before coming. So it's easier for you. From there you can process. You can be working. That Airbnb, you can stay there for like 3 months then. So you get a job, you can. It depends. Some people are lucky. It depends on the house you are getting, you understand? So you need to know all these things. So it's not the one you not carry your load now. You people now come here. They now say some of you are sleeping in library. Some of you. That's why they are telling you now. So it's better you all know. So that you'll not be here. You'll be wondering that, And most of the things there, if you don't have accommodation, you cannot even do it because even if you want to open back account, everything, they will ask for your address now. So except you want to use maybe your family. No, if you have family here, this one is not for you. And okay, you have somebody you can stay with. And I mean, when you're coming in late, you don't have anybody to stay with. You don't have, those are the people I'm actually talking about. All these things, you need to know it. You understand? So that, and let me go back to workplace again. You need to mind what you say to people. I said I don't want this video to be too long, but it's guys, guess what? I think I'm gonna stop here. All right, guys. So I'll see you in my next video.